So we're going to be doing all the buffer overflows today. Well, the rest of them. I think there's 5 in here. We may not go through all 5 actually. Probably just like 3 of them or some of that. But here's the buffer overflows for buffer overflow room, OSCP prep, buffer overflow room. I've already done a couple out of here. We have showcased many buffer overflows on this channel, so you know this should be a quick, dirty thing, down dirty kind of thing. I'm not going to be going through a whole lot of it. Okay, I already started doing a couple of them on here. And they decided, well, I should probably record these. So we'll go through and we'll do some of these guys, right? Let me go ahead and see the boom, boom, boom. Last buffer overflow. So everything that you're going to need, first off, straight off the beginning, is going to be in OSCP.exe overflow 1 room. This has a lot of stuff in there. Okay, then from there, also in the deploy VM room. So I went ahead and I deployed the VM. I shared the, I got, you know, it's under admin and password, so I did an SMB client, brought everything back to myself, and then threw it onto my own machine. Alright, so I got my Windows machine here with my immunity debugger and everything like that up and running. Or not up and running yet, but I can get up and running. Control F2, alright, F9, so now it's up and running, right? So let's go ahead and start off with a fuzzer. We'll do overflow 5 like right here. Okay, we'll start off with a fuzzer. So, like I said, everything's in the very first exercise there, but here's the fuzzer. Go ahead and pause the video in case you can't see anything. There you go. So let's go ahead and do a Python. There we go. Let's get this a little bit bigger here. Python3 fuzzer.py, and we're going to be sending it at overflow 5 and then the IP address. Remember to change this out because this is going to be, you know, either A, you're going to be doing it on the box itself that you're doing, or B, you're going to be bringing it back to yourself. I would highly suggest you just bring it back to yourself. You don't need the box that it's on to do anything with any of this. Run it as Windows 7, and if you want to make like callbacks, things like that, then go ahead and tear down your firewall and everything. But what you can do is just have something like popcalculator.exe, and that'll show you that, yep, this 100% it works. Okay, so I have this going back to my Windows machine. The port is 1337, and we're working on overflow 5 like right now. It's going to send an A times 100 every 5 seconds. Well, every second, excuse me, every 1 second. And then if it can't send any more after 5 seconds, that's like it's going to crash. Okay, so here we go. So we'll do Python3 fuzzer.py. Alright, now remember it is going to, oh, and there we go. It already crashed at 400 bytes. So there we are. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get this as big as what we can. Font 7, I believe it is. There you go. Okay, that's as big as I can get it. Hopefully you guys can see it good. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop back into my Kali machine. Well, actually, let's back into Immunity Debugger. Control F2. Yes. F9. Get it back up and running right. Go ahead and hop over into Kali again. And let's do an MSF pattern create. We'll do pattern create. Tac L. We'll do 1,000. We'll add 600 more bytes onto there. Okay, we'll do 1,000. We'll take this guy. We'll say, all right, go into my exploit, right? So now I have my exploit right there's fuzzer. There's exploit. Okay, we're going to do overflow 5, correct? Our offset is actually just going to be Control V. All right, we're not going to do A times whatever because we don't know yet. And that's going to be it for now. We'll just Control S that guy. Okay, we don't have a return. We don't have anything like that yet, right? And we'll go ahead and we'll send this off. Python3, remember, it is up and running on my other machine. Python3 Exploit.py, it crashed again. Let's go ahead and grab this EIP value. We'll copy that selection to clipboard. We'll head back over and do Kali here. And we'll do an MSF pattern offset. Tac L. It was 1,000 bytes, right? Tac Q, we're in a diat right there. We have an exact offset of 314. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and head back over into here. We'll say offset is 314. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all this. All right, we're going to say A times the offset. This is that is just a variable. There we go. All right. We don't have a payload or anything yet. We will here in a second because now we're going to throw the bad bytes at it. But let's go ahead and answer the question of offset 314, and that is correct. Alright, now we gotta go ahead and go back into get our bad bytes up and running. So let's go ahead and do a Python3 badbytes.py, and if you want to see that, cat bad bytes. I know I've showed this one before. many a times. Let's go ahead and copy this. Alright. And we'll throw that into our payload. Alright, Control S and get this guy back up and running right. Control F2, yes. F9, he's up and running again. Hop back on over into here. And remember, I do like to actually try to, look for the bad bytes myself. And we'll send off Python3 Exploit.py. He sends that off. Right click on ESP and follow and dump. And now we can go ahead and we see all of our A's all the way down to 4141. Then it starts our 1s. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right there. So it looks like 16 is a bad byte. So what I like to do like right now also, I like to go ahead and get my Kali machine up and running. So it's going to be sitting here like this. And I'm just going to hop right into Sublime Text there. And I'm just going to throw it into here. I'm just going to say, hey, my bad bytes, we have slash X16 it's looking like. Now remember, if this byte is bad, so 15 is good, 16 is bad, most likely 17 is also going to be bad. Alright, if you're taking ECPPT, this is actually a lot harder. It's getting the bad bytes and everything. But for just like what we're doing like right here, it's very easy to find the bad bytes. So 16 looks like it's bad, which makes 17 bad, but if we get rid of 16, 17 is going to be good. So we're going to leave it as is, but just 16 bad like right now, because it's most likely making the byte next to it corrupt. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw it out again and we'll show that. So there's 16, 17, 18, 19, 1 A, B, C, D, E, F, 20s, 25, 29, 2 A, B, C, D, E, F. Looks like 2F is wrong, bad. X2F. Alright, right there. Okay. In case you're wondering how the hell I'm getting this. Alright, then we have 31, all the 30s, 39, 3 A, B, C, D, E, F, 40s, A, B, C, D, E, F, 50s, A, B, C, D, E, F, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, then we're up to the A's, B's, C's, D's. A's are probably the hardest one because whenever it fails like 0A and stuff like that, so A's are probably the hardest one, like right there. So I want to check something real quick. Okay. Sometimes like 0A will fail, and so it just looks like 90A, which is normal. That's correct. But then B will be messed up. I just want to make sure that one wasn't messed up. That's all. B, F, C's, D's. Is that it? E's, F's. Oh, there we go. F4 it looks like. F4 looks like it's messed up. F6, 7, 8, 9, F, A, B, C, D, F, D also. Try to get us in those far ones, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and throw that into our questionnaire portion. Whoa, that was not right. It's just every byte is bad. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, cool. So, yep, we got found all the bad bytes. Let's go ahead and Control S that. Now, I'll show you. So, let's get rid of these bytes. So, we'll get rid of 16, right? 16, 2F, F4, FD. So, let's look up 16 first. 16. Get rid of that one. We'll do 2F. We'll get rid of that one. And then it was F4, FD. Yep, F4 and FD. Okay, so we'll do a F4. We'll get rid of this guy. Then we'll Control F for FD. There we go. And we'll get rid of this guy. Now I'll show you what I was talking about with how the bytes are now going to be okay. So we'll go ahead and Control F2. Yes, F9. Alright, and we'll send off that same payload again. So we'll send this off real quick. Python exploit.py, boom, ESP, follow and dump. Okay, so let's see, our very first bad byte was x16, right? Now x00 is 90% of the time always going to be a bad byte. So x16. So as you see now it goes 14, 15. There is no 16 anymore, right? It goes immediately to 17. Before we didn't see 17. 17 was bad. But it wasn't because x16 was actually making x17 corrupt. So that's why that happens. That's why you always want to just take them away like that. If you're taking like ECPBT, they'll teach you just to go one at a time. Like get rid of one of them, try it again. Get rid of one of them, try it again. You'll just continue to do that. So, but there we go. There's our payload, okay? Well, that's not really our payload. We're now going to make our payload, but first we need to see, hey, we need to do a mode of jump. Alright, so we need to throw this at it, see where can we jump to. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this, go back into our Windows machine over here. Alright, Control V, Mona. Oh, that's because it's, for some reason, Control V sometimes does not work on Sublime Text. I think it hates me, Sublime Text. So let's go ahead and figure out our jump point. Alright. Oh, disappeared. That's okay. View. If we go to Windows, should be able to find it. No, there we go. Okay, so there's a bunch of jump points. Okay, we got quite a bit here. Remember, we're looking for ASLR faults, rebase faults, safe SEH faults. We're looking for faults across the board there. So this very first one looks pretty good. No double zeros next to each other. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we'll go ahead and copy the clipboard, just that address. Head back over in Cali. We'll do a boom boom. We'll say jump. Okay, let's go over to return, which is our jump point. We're going to say, hey, our jump point's going to be /XAF, it looked like. X11, X50, X62. Remember, this is little endian, right? So you start from over here, right? So XAF, X11, X50, X62. Alright, if this is confusing you, I highly suggest you watch my whole buffer overflow series that I have. So we're going to go ahead and say, hey, our pad is going to be X90, we'll do times 16. There's a lot of space in this guy. Postfix is going to be X90 times 16. And this is just because as programs are ran, bytes may move around, stuff like that. So, you know, it may not run the exact same every single time. So we're just giving it a little bit of a slide to slide into that, okay? Our overflow is still good. Then all we need to do is change our payload, which we'll do in MSF Venom. Windows, TAC-P Windows. What I like to do here, we go ahead and grab this guy, make him smaller, right click, and we're just going to say, hey, always on top. Alright, there we go. So now we don't have to worry about him going away. So we got X00, and we can just go ahead and copy the rest of that actually. X16, boom, boom. Okay, that was not right. I hate how it does that. It gets me every time too, you know. Gets me every time. Right click, copy. There we go. Okay, so our bad bytes, right, are X00, X16, X2F, XF4, and XFD. And we're going to print it out in C programming. You can print out whatever language you want to print out in. I like C because I can take this payload. Payload equals. I can do this there. And I can just throw this whole guy right in there, and I don't need to really mess with him after that. Control-Shift-V, and I'm done with him now. Now I don't need to mess with anything. I know a lot of people like to use Python for it. I just like to print it on C. I've never had a problem with it. Never had it not work. Alright, so there we are. Go ahead and save that. We'll make him smaller again, and we'll say, hey, you are not going to be always on top anymore. There we go. And let's go ahead and hop back over to my this machine over here. Say Control F2. Yes. F9. There's our CPU thread, like right there. It is up and running. And we should be able to send it. So I don't actually have calculator.exe actually on here, but we'll see what happens. It'll look for it. How about that? Python3 Exploit.py. As you can see, we get this pop-up like right here. You'll need a new app to open this MS Calculator link. Look for app in Microsoft Store. I did the whole thing where Windows 10 where you get rid of all the other program that comes with it and everything. I know I'm on Windows 11 now, but it takes that same exact stuff and carries it over. So that whole PowerShell script, I did that. So that's why I literally do not have Calculator. I mean, I could look for the app, and see if maybe like calculator pops up or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so I just don't have calculator. But that's, yeah, results for MS calculator. There's Windows calculator. Maybe I'll download it for you guys. We'll get it. And nobody could be like, oh, you didn't do it. I didn't see the calculator pop up. Oh my god. Right. If I could do like PowerShell. What if I could do something like that? Can we say like command equals PowerShell? What if I type that in PowerShell first off? What will happen if I even just type in PowerShell? Command line. PowerShell.exe. What happens here? It just does that. Okay. Oh, that's really going to help me out very much. So we'll stick with calc.exe. Alright. So there we go. That one's all finished. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, right? Overflow 6. So, same exact thing. Literally, same exact thing. That's why I'm saying we're only going to do a couple of these, right? So let's go ahead and hop back into this guy over here. We'll delete everything that we had up to that point. There we go. Alright. Delete our jump, because that's not our jump anymore. We can actually delete our whole payload. Boom. Delete him. Delete him. Delete the return addresses. Oh yeah. Everything's going back to the way it was. Right, all we do is overflow 6 now. We don't have an offset yet, so we'll go ahead and save that. Let's go ahead and change the fuzzer to overflow 6. And let's start fuzzing for overflow 6 now. Let's get Immunity Debugger opened up. Alright, Control F2, F9. So he's running again, right, for the OSCP one and OSCP.exe, and we'll go ahead and do a Python3 Fuzzer.py, and he's going to start sending that off. And remember, now it's for overflow 6, right? See, we already bypassed what we were before. I don't know why I have Burp Suite open. Alright, and he crashed at 1100 bytes. So let's go ahead and do a Control F2, yes, F9. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead, MSF pattern create. TAC L, we'll go with 1700. And crashed at 1100, so 1700. That'll definitely cover it. Just want to throw that into our exploit.py. We're not going to have an offset yet. There we go. Okay. Start overflow is going to be that. Control S. We don't know what an offset is yet, so let's go ahead and make sure this guy is actually up and running. He is. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a Python3 Exploit.py. He fired off. Take that. If it's like that, by the way, you know, if it's over where you can't see much, grab, just left click and then slide it. Right click, copy selection to clipboard. Head back over here, MSF pattern offset. TAC L. We did 1700. TAC Q. So it's 1034. Alright, cool. So we're going to say overflow 6. Offset is 1034. We're going to do A times 1034. Now we're going to make sure that's correct, right? We're going to say, hey, payload, you're going to be 4 Bs now. Control S that. Make sure that's correct. Make sure this guy's up and running. Then we should see 4 Bs for our EIP value. That we know that we can control the EIP value, which then allows us to know that we can do a buffer overflow and actually write some type of malicious script afterwards, right? And we can with 42424242. That was way too many 42s I just said like right there out loud. So we can. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and hop back into Kali over here. So that does work. Get rid of our payload. We'll do Control S. Let's get our bad bytes going. So Python3 bad bytes.py. There we go. Okay, we'll throw this in as our payload now. Control S him. And oh, it was 1034, right? I know that's wrong because for some reason I clicked on the wrong one. 1034. Looks like we got less bad characters this time also, just by looking at the stars. And Control F2. Yes. F9. We'll go ahead and send off all these bad characters now, right? It's going to be the next one. Python3 Exploit.py. There we go. He crashes. Right click on ESP. Follow and dump. Alright, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 it looks like is bad. So we have X08. So that'll be 7, 8, 9. Yep, 0, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, that's good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20s. I'm just going to kind of go through this guy. It looks like 2C is bad, like right there, right? 2C looks bad. AD looks bad. Okay. You see, yep, AD like right there, that looks bad. That looks like everything is bad. Let's go ahead and grab that, see if that is all of them. Control C him. Alright, we'll hop back over in here. I want to throw that in there. I even said out loud, I said Control C, didn't I? Copy. Why does Sublime? I wonder why Sublime Text does that. Maybe it's just a link thing. Alright, yep, that's all of them. Cool. So let's go ahead and do our morning now, right? Right click, copy. Actually, I only need all that. All I need is just X08 through there. Copy. Now you notice it is crashed. Alright, and I'm still doing the morning like right here. You can do that. Alright, it doesn't need to be up and running. But this time I decided to break. Why I decided to break that time? Oh, probably because of this. There we go. Alright, I did 2 slashes down there. So you can do it like this. I was saying, if you can't. As I'm saying, you can. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at Windows. Oh god, where is it? CPU. What else do we have here? There we go. Is this what we wanted actually? I don't know if this is even what we wanted actually, because that might be old. So let's go ahead and view Windows. That's not going to help out. I forget which one to look at. Call stack? No. It's not going to be SEH chain. Memory? No. Silly Ryan. View log. Okay. So it is log. Alright. So we can actually use the same thing that we used before because it's going off of ESS function DLL. Let's go ahead and grab something else. We'll go ahead and grab this guy down here. Alright. This one's also running up the same stuff. Everything's false. We're going to grab something totally different down here. Appearance, or actually copy the clipboard, the address. Yeah, we can actually use the same thing repeatedly. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a return address of /x05 /x12 /x50 /x62. Alright, cool. And from here what we can do is we can then say payload equals. Alright. And then we can grab our bad bytes right. Copy that. So we'll do an MSF Venom. TAC P. Our bad bytes are going to be all those guys that we just had. Command calculator.exe, and hopefully it actually opens up calculator this time, because I know for a fact someone in the comments is going to, you didn't open calculator. It just said it tried to download it. Okay. Go ahead and Control S that, and that should be it. Right there. Let's go ahead and hop back over into here. We can actually exit out of Unity Debugger also if you want to. You can just open up like OSCP like that. I just do something like that, and we can go ahead and throw it at it and see what happens. And as we can see, well, this time I opened up Windows Calculator like that, I think. I don't know what it just did like right there. Let's try that one more time. It closed out of it. I don't know what it just did though. Yeah, it definitely opens it up for a second and then drops it, probably because of what's happening here. So let's go ahead and hop back over here. We'll get a Unity Debugger back up and running. Now that I actually have Windows Calculator, now it doesn't want to do it anymore. Why aren't you actually loading it? What's going on here now? Now what's happening? Is it a jump address? Is that what's messing you all up? Oh, I didn't put in half the crap I need. Let's go ahead and hop back over in here. Alright, we're done. We're not done. Let's go ahead and actually fill out the rest of the crap in here, huh? Like x90 times 16, maybe? Down here, postfix, same thing, maybe? Let's try something like that, huh? Actually have like a slide, like a little bit. Let's at least try to, you know, make it friendly, not just bash it against it. There we go, okay. Control F2, yes, F9. Let's see if that works. Alright, we'll save that, see if that works, like right there now. And it does. There's our calculators opened up right. Yeah, that slide's a big deal. Like, I'm just chucking it at it. And now you can see, hey, yeah, things do shift like a little bit because it didn't work. The first time, I don't know if it actually opened up that one thing where it was like, hey, we need this. Okay, cool. Control F2, F9, and we're going to do one more, and then that'll be it. We're going to do overflow 7. And I'm just going to keep the return address like right there because we can continue to use the same one because it's going off the DLL file. If you haven't figured out how to get that yet, I mean, I don't really, I can't help you. No, if you are having problems for real, send me a message, whatever else. I'll try to help you through these guys. But a lot of the problems I've seen is literally just not running it in the correct, why did I do overflow times 1034? That's weird. Why do that? A lot of the problems I've seen is just like people are running them in Windows 10 and they're running it as a Windows 10 program. Really, you should be running it as a Windows 7 program. So you should be going to compatibility mode view and doing it like that. That's literally the biggest problem I've seen. That and then not shutting off your own firewall. So the firewall's saying, hey, you can't go any further. And yeah, you don't want anything in the way. Like whenever you're doing this stuff, you just want it just to be open as possible. So we'll send this fuzzer out again for this time overflow 7, right? We'll start up our MSF Venom. Looks like it's going to be 1400 bytes. MSF Venom, or MSF pattern create. TAC L, we'll do 1500. See if this works. Let's go ahead and go into exploit. Control V. There we go. Save that. Right. Now let's go ahead and fire that off at it, and we'll see where we are actually crashing at. This time I made it a lot smaller. See if this works. See if we can actually figure it out, like where we're actually crashing at. Oh, I should forget that because this doesn't actually have anything there. There we go, and it does crash. Cool. So let's actually go ahead and see like where it's crashing at. So we'll copy this selection to clipboard, head back over in here. We'll do an MSF pattern. Offset TAC L 1500, TAC Q, where did we crash at? And we crashed at 1306. So we crashed at 1306. We don't have much time left. Alright, so offset is 1306. So we can go ahead and say, hey, A times 1306. We'll actually do it correctly this time. Say A times offset. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the bad characters. Python3. You know it's the same thing, just repeatedly. So, easy stuff here, right? Payload. Also, another problem I see a lot of people have when they very first start this is they always forget to turn the guy back on. So they forget to get it up and running again. And they get lazy looking at this. Remember, it's easier to look at this, take your time, and it'll end up saving time in the long run. You may feel like you're taking forever, but see, I already found one, but we're not going to write that down yet because we don't know if there's anything else up here. So you will save yourself time in the long run. Okay. Take your time. Alright. Let's go ahead and start off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, 20, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Everything's actually looking real good so far. 70s, 80s. Oh, there we go. 8C, we have one. Okay. /8C. X8C. Okay. Not A, B, C, D, E, F. A0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C, D, E. So XAE, we have one. BD, BE, we have one. Looks like. AE. I look at that one twice. Alright, so also in like something like ECP PPT or whatever, ECP Certified Professional, yeah, ECPPT. Alright, if like one's broken, it may break the rest of it. So this guy may be broken and it may break everything else underneath it. So it may look super jumbled, just so you know. That's other things that you gotta watch out for. So you gotta do it like one at a time to figure out what's actually broken. B, C, D, C's, B's, E's, F, F, B. It looks like it's also FB. Okay, cool. So that looks like it's it. XFB. Let's go ahead and throw those into the question and see if that's correct. For overflow 7. Again, gets me every time. Copy that. Control V. Submit. Alright. And then let's go ahead and throw those into, well, we can actually do our Armona now, can't we? We can figure out our jump point, which we already know. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to say our return is going to be /x05, /x12, /x50, /x62. Now it won't always be the same like this, like how this guy is. This is because it's finding that DLL process. That's why it's the same every single time. So we'll say /x90 times 16 postfix /x90 times 16. Like I said, I have a whole buffer overflow series, and that'll help you out a lot with this if you are still confused. Payload equals there, and then from here we'll just do a quick. It has not expired. I don't think it has. I don't know actually if it has or not. Doesn't really matter if it expires actually, because every single thing we're doing is on my home PC anyways. So our payload, we'll do MSF. Boom, boom. X00, and then the rest of them. There we go. Yeah, I did have someone tell me one time that I couldn't do it in C. Like, no, it's a Python program, so you can't do that. I'm like, but you can. I think there was another problem that we were having, something like that. But yeah, I was like, oh, you can though, so that's definitely not the problem. And you can do that, as you guys have seen so far. Python3 Exploit.py. Control F2, yes, F9. Boom, boom. And a boom, boom, boom. And a bang, bang, bang. Oh God. Let's disable that again, huh? Okay. Oh God. Now you see why you disable everything. There you go. So I guess since we saw that pop up, we 100% know, yeah, it worked. And there it is. So I know my antivirus also works too. Alright, cool. Alright, and that's going to be it for today. I'm probably just going to run through the last couple of them just to actually finish this off. 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to run through just to actually finish them off. But, man. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Hope you guys learned something. I don't know if you've been watching the channel for a while. You may not have, but you may have just seen, just a quick refresher, I guess, course, which are always good. So yeah, you guys have a good one, alright? Bye. So welcome back. We are going to be working on some more offensive pen testing stuff here. So let's go ahead. We're going to be working on relevant here. Let's go ahead and get in my offensive pen testing folder. CD in desktop, try hack me, learning pass, offensive pen testing. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a map scan. We'll start off with that. Tap tac, right? We were working on Holo for like a little bit. This was a lot of fun doing that network. Looks like we got 139 up so far. We can real quick do an mmap tac p 445 tac script. We can do something like that. See if we can get any vulnerabilities in there. See if there's anything, low hanging fruit in there. We also have port 80 up and running, so we do have a web server up and running. We could check out that too. But we also had, what was it? 3389, so it's looking like this is a Windows machine. There's an IIS server like right there. Let's go ahead and do a GoBuster scan on that. See if we got anything on there. And it looks like it may be vulnerable to MS17010. Alright, let's go ahead and do an MSF console and see if that is actually the case. We'll hop over here to our GoBuster scan. We'll still start that guy over there. Let me go ahead and print screen this so far. Throw that into mmap for relevant. And then I want to go ahead and print screen this portion. Oh, he's ironing something. I don't know what she's ironing. What are you ironing? Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll say mmap. They'll say mmap scripts. Showing that. And then we'll do a little MS17 tag 010, little eternal blue here, right? I'm going to check that out. Go ahead and do a search for MS17. Okay, as you see, we got eternal blue like right there. Go ahead and use 8. Show options. We'll do a set our L host to 10.4.52.203. Set our R host. Whoopsie daisy. To that, and we can go ahead and set our L port to 4444. That's fine. Go ahead and do a run and see if that actually does work. Because sometimes it'll say that's vulnerable and it's not. It's saying the host is likely vulnerable, but sometimes it's not vulnerable to it. So that's why I still got GoBuster running up here, things like that. And just like it says, exploit completed but no session was created. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get into SMB client, see if there's anything in that SMB. Saying that's vulnerable, and you also want to try a couple times this too. Also remember with Eternal Blue, you may get the blue screen of death, so you may also mess their stuff up. Looks like we have something called network service here, actually. Yeah, network service. It's kind of a weird name for it, so we are not getting anything though on that Eternal Blue. It's saying that hey, this is might be vulnerable to it, just like we said before. That's not always the case though. And for some reason, Control-Shift print screen is being super weird like right now. I want to minimize this guy down. Say OK. Boom, boom. There we go. And we'll go ahead and show that. I'll show that I tried a couple times. Tried a couple times. And did not get anywhere with this. So this is one of those times that, you know, it's saying, hey, this might be vulnerable. And if you are doing something like OSCP where you can only use Metasploit once, this may be one of those times where, you know, you check to make sure that, hey, this guy is vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, because that could be false. That script can be false. Even Metasploit saying, hey, I'm pretty sure he's vulnerable, and it didn't work. So, you know, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, like right there. I wonder if he's vulnerable with PSEXEC, which he shouldn't be. Because if he was saying that he's vulnerable, then he's definitely 64-bit. I'm wondering if it's actually because more if it has to do something like a firewall or anything like that. Alright, but we do have this SMB client over here that's showing that network service thing. And we also have this 49666, 49668. Those are usually, what is it? Like Amazon ports, but that might be something, since we have this network service over here, that might be something we want to look into. Like right there. Let's go ahead and do an SMB client. 1234. NT4, I'll just go ahead and copy and paste. That's me spells network service though. Connection failed. Okay. Am I doing this the wrong way? Because I've done that one before. Or that's the wrong one. Yeah. I do that all the time actually, by accident. I'm going to do a dir. We have a passwords.txt like right here, so let's go ahead and look at that guy real quick. And we might be looking at those higher port numbers actually. Let's go ahead and get that passwords.txt. And it looks like that's it in there. We'll go ahead and exit out of here. And then we'll go ahead and do a cat passwords.txt. We have that and that. Okay. Looks like base 64. I guess we'll echo that into a base 64 tag D. Okay, we get Bob password 123. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with this guy. Echo that into base 64 tag D. And we get Bill. Now, if this was ECPPT, I would definitely be throwing those into PSEXEC and using them there. Let me go ahead and also do a echo we'll echo him into user path, or what is this one called? Relevant user path.txt. Oh, because of that. Okay, 1 second. So we'll go ahead and do a nano up here, I guess. Nano relevant user path.txt. We'll go ahead and throw these two guys in there. Like I said, if I was doing ECPPT, I would definitely grab Bob. I would say set SMB user to Bob, and then I would definitely do a set SMB password to this. SMB pass to that. And I would run that and see if that worked at all. Now I'll do the same thing with Bill. Looking good. Kind of, I think. Maybe override complete. Executing the payload. Might be getting somewhere. System session obtained. Oh, I think we actually got it. If we do have it, that is not the intended way of this box. That is the ECPPT way, or I guess the real life way. That would be that. But that is not the intended way of this box. I explained to people no session was created. Okay, so it looks like we're not getting it. Can we locate PSEXEC? Can we try it like this? That would be pretty sweet. We could use it like this. If I remember how to do it. Can we actually CD into right here? And then do a Python PSEXEC.py. And how do I have to do this? Target IP. So target, we got domain / user. Okay, so username, password at target name or address. Okay, so we're gonna have. So we have. Do I have to actually type in target? I do. Target. So I have to type it out like that. But he's not able to get in, so I don't think that's actually going to work. Let's go ahead and go back into Eternal Blue. Use 2. Show options. So you should be able to set an SMB user and SMB pass also. Set SMB user to Bob. Set SMB, I should probably did also Bill too. Set SMB pass to this thing right here. You can also set it to a file. Okay, so we have all this up here. For our mmap scan, let's go ahead and hop back into mmap over here. And let's start doing some SCSVs over here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a mmap TACP 49663, 49666, 49668, TAC-SC, TAC-SV, TAC-VV for this IP address, which it is also a Windows machine. We know that, so we'll do a TAC-PN. So do not ping. We'll do it like that and see what are these three guys like right here. What are you? Okay, so that also did not work. So let's go ahead and do a set SMB user to Bill. Set SMB pass to this thing. We'll run that. Alright. Doesn't look like we're getting too far down there with that guy. I also want to go ahead, let's go ahead and take these addresses up here and see. So those are usually Amazon services, but let's see if they are other web services. Let's go ahead and do a, because we didn't find anything with that GoBuster scan. So let's try 4949668. 49663. Should I be giving you guys more time? 49666. What we got here? 49663 is saying that's HTTP. So that's something that we want to look into, like right there. Okay, it's 49663 saying that he's HTTP. So let's go ahead and do a 49663. Alright, and he's saying that he's HTTP. So let's go ahead and hop back over into him. And sure enough, we got something again, and we're getting this again. So let's go ahead and do a GoBuster on that. Let's go ahead and do a GoBuster, attack you. And then what I'm also going to do, I'm also going to do that network service thing on that. Thank you very much. I'm also going to do network service on that too. That SMB thing that I saw, I also want to try that. So I'm going to scroll back up. I forget where it's at. I think it was on this one that we did on. Yeah, just like right here. Let's go ahead and do a slash that guy. Nothing in there, but I didn't get like a 404 not found error. I just got nothing. So that's good and bad. Let's go ahead and do a third buster, a go buster on that service link right there. Damn, I lost it. SMB client. What is this IP address again? 10 something, 10.10.134.182. No, it was I lost it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a SMB client tech L for that one again. No, I do not. Craps PG. It sounds absolutely miserable, actually. Especially with you asking me that. God, every time. That was 5. Yeah, it might have been too many. I don't know if you can do too many. Can you do too many? We're about to find out. Oh, I don't know why the heck I'm doing all that. I literally just needed that name, didn't I? Let's see if there's anything in here. Like a robots.txt, admin.txt, something like that. Other than that, I mean, not really seeing too much else that we could look at right now, except for I'll use psexec.py and unpack it. Unpack it. Infosec matter. Thank you, Infosec. Could always try SMB exec.py, couldn't we? Because we do know our username and password, don't we? Let's go ahead and locate that one. SMB exec.py. Let's go ahead and grab that. See you in there, okay? Then we'll do a Python SMB exec.py. And what do I need for this? Okay. Anything going on over here yet? Nothing yet. That's okay. Domain. Okay, no. This would be exact. There we go. Okay, so. Okay, so we did a hash in there. We don't even need that. We have his password. So we can just do Bob. Let's go ahead and cat r relevant user pass.text. Go ahead and do a Python SMB exec.py, right? And we have, looking like I have to do a little something like that. That /4. That's probably just to use the home directory or whatever. So we could probably do a. So it's going to be Bob, and then this like right here, which I don't know if that's even going to work. It's probably gonna be like, hey, you have an exclamation point, and then at the IP address, right? So we'll do at. That's probably going to be, you have an exclamation point. Yep, see, I hate that. That's one of the things I don't like, is that like right there. And I don't know how to stop that either. Can I do it? Can I stop like that? No. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know how to stop that. Can I do like a MSF console for like SMB exec.py? Can I do something like that? Can I put something first off? Well, no. Even if I could put it, I would have saw it on the web server if it was going straight to there, huh? Or what do I have? Hold up. Hey. What if I go to passwords.txt? Do I see something if I go to that? I do. Okay, cool. So if I go to passwords.txt, then I get something whenever I go to that. So we got somewhere now. There we go. Alright, so now all we gotta do is, I wonder if I could put something now in this SMB. SMB, bam, exit out of here, enter whatever. I wonder if we just put like a PHP Reverse Shell in there. CD into desktop, try hack me, learning pass, that's that, attack LA. Do I have a shell.php? Do I have that? Cool, I do. I don't know why I had to do an attack LA. Can I put shell.php in here? And can we go ahead and cat that real quick first? Cat shell.php? Or should we put like an MSF Venom, something like that in there? We'll try it with a PHP Reverse Shell first, something simple. 10.4.52.203. Can we do an IM config over here? We can 10.4.52.203. So let's try to put shell.php. Okay, so we did that. Cool. So we were able to put it into there now. It's talking back over to here. Let's go ahead and do a netcat. Attack LVMP 4444, so something like that, and we'll go ahead and hop back over into here, and we'll do shell.php, and that didn't do anything for me. Okay. I wonder if I need to put some type of like MSF Venom, something like that in there, which would then allow me to, you know, actually create a callback, like ASPX or whatever. Isn't that what Windows uses? So now we know that it's Windows 64-bit, or else we would have been screamed at whenever Metasploit was looking to see the if it was susceptible to MS or MS-17. Alright, so we can do an MSF Venom, TAC P, Windows, /x64, /interpreter, METRE, interpreter, whenever I forget exactly what to do, we go in the MSF console, use exploit multi-handler, and I can see exactly what type of payloads I can make out of this. Windows x64, is it interpreter shell reverse T or interpreter reverse TCP? So use exploit multi-handler, set lhost to 10 whatever, set the L port to 4444, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do a set payload to Windows /x64 /interpreter. METER interpreter /reverse TCP, and there we go. So set payload Windows x64 interpreter reverse TCP. Set the lhost. Oh my God, why am I forgetting this thing right now? It's just lhost. It's not. Why would I do attack? It's just lhost equals 10. Whatever, 1052, there we go, L4 equals 4444. Attack F is going to be ASPX, alright, because it is Windows, so we're going to use an ASPX file. From there, that should really be it. We should just be able to do a, like, hey, go ahead and save that as a shell.aspx. I don't think we can do like a change mode or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get back in that SMB client. I'm going to do it down here, SMB client. Boom. So that guy saved. Now we can go ahead and put that guy into there. Okay, we're going to print that shell.aspx. I'm going to print screen this over here. Once I get this, it's all nice and pretty. Whoa, bam! All right, cool. And then we can go ahead and do a put. We can print screen this side over here. Whoa, bam again. Okay, there we go. And then we can go ahead. We got our listener up here, but we're actually going to stop that. And we can actually run this up here, right? And then we can go to that file, shell.aspx. He's hanging. Oh, that everything's just moving slow. Maybe it's just broke. Still hanging there. Windows export interpreter versus UCP. Windows export interpreter versus UCP. There we go. Okay, cool. We get a callback, and there's our callback to us. I wonder how stable that shell is going to be. Cool. Okay. So there's our callback, like right there. Cool. Now we gotta do privesc, right? Well, right here, privesc. I think we have to do privesc at least. Let's go ahead and do a get UID. What the hell just happened? Okay, get UID. I wonder if we can do a get system. Something easy like that, and just come system. We cannot. Okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and do a SecLA or dir, whatever you want to type in. We do a shell. Let's try to figure out where we're at first. Okay, let's go ahead and cd into C drive. Users. Directory. We have all users. There's Bob. Let's go ahead and cd into Bob then. See what Bob's got on his desktop. Bob has his user.txt there, okay, but we still don't know how to privilege escalate yet, right? We may have to use one of those PS1 files or something like that. But let's go ahead and start to try to figure out what we can do here. Let's go ahead and do a shell. The very first thing I always like to do is a whoami/privs. So whoami/privs is a priv or priv. I always forget. Priv. Whoami/priv. Alright, there we go. I always like to get this first. This is always the very first thing that I do. And we have impersonate privilege. You know what that means? It means we got print spoofer. Impersonate privilege. Print spoofer. Okay, so I already have print spoofer on here, I believe. We can go ahead and locate print spoofer. Print spoofer, print spoofer, print spoofer, print spoofer. Don't know if I used it enough. There we go, print spoofer executable. I think I already had this, and I already told you guys, like, yeah, you can try it. Doesn't work. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy that into there. Actually, did I already do that? I may have already done that, huh? Bash, or lsecla. Bash or grep print. Do I have print spoofer? I do, okay. So let's go ahead and upload print spoofer over here. Since we do have a interpreter shell, life is easy. We can just go ahead and type in upload and print spoofer.exe. Alright, and I think we actually just upload that to his desktop, didn't we? Bob's desktop. Oh well. Screw Bob. Okay, so we can go ahead and now we can run that print spoofer. / or just typing in print spoofer. But I remember there's a way to actually run this, like print spoofer command. Yeah, command execute. Isn't it print spoofer command? I might have to look this up. I might have to actually look up the print spoofer command. Okay, let's look up print spoofer. I forget what the actual syntax is for. Print spoofer. On GitHub, yep. It's like tech-I. Tech-I, tech-C, or tech-I command, or something like that, right? Is this one it? Or is it Devious. Is it Devious? I think it's tech I. Yeah, tech I, tech C, CMD. So we'll do a print spoofer. .exe, tech I, tech C, CMD. And we have impersonated privileges. Who am I? And we are, NT system authority. There we go. Cool. So we have successfully gotten NT system authority. We are now God mode on the Windows system, and we are finished with this one. Sweet. Okay. That's what it's like right there. All right, cool. We could have just done probably just a generic reverse shell also, and then utilize command prompt. Or if we do something like that. Well, why don't we try something like this? This looks like way more fun. Yes, shell. Get UID. There we go. Or who am I? Should be Bob again. Pressmover.exe tech D3. I don't know what that means. Tech C PowerShell EP bypass. It's like way more fun. Nope. Okay, never mind. Is PowerShell even on here? PS. No, I don't think this PowerShell is even on here. Oh, okay. Okay, it is. If I can't get there with PS. Alright. So PowerShell is actually on there. So technically could have just created a listener shell, not utilized interpreter at all. Could have just created a listener shell and did it like that also. So what we could have done, I'll keep this SMB open over here. We could have did that just like this, but it'd be x64 shell reverse TCP. Same exact thing. Well, nope, not same exact thing. We're gonna go ahead and make the shell 1.aspx. So we can put it into here. Then we'll put shell 1.aspx. As soon as this guy's done, okay, we'll throw him into there. All right. Now in OSCP you can utilize the multi-handler. That's fine. If you don't feel comfortable utilizing that, we could always just use the netcat tech LVMP 4444. Okay. From here we should just be able to go to shell 1.aspx and we should get a callback on port 4444 still. And we do. Okay. Now it is pretty, may not be fully connected. May want to do a shell underscore reverse TCP, so it just sends it all at once maybe. You know what will be pretty though? We should actually be able to do a step payload as Windows, which this would be perfectly acceptable also in something like OSCP, because you're allowed to do as many exploit multi-handlers as what you want to do. Okay. So you could do this. That's perfectly allowed. You can do that as many times as you want, like right there. On every single box you can have exploit multi-handler up and running. Alright, so now we're in here. Now we can do a PowerShell.exe. We could then get the file, right? So we could then wget with PowerShell. Or, okay, download a file up with PowerShell, alternatives or whatever, okay? The Invoke Web Request one. This is the one that we've used before, right? So we've used this one like right here. There it is, Invoke Web Request, tag URI, text, then the source, right? So we can do from here, let's go and exit out here, is we can do a Python3 simple server, and we'll actually do port 80. Let me go ahead and do a sudo, okay, Kali, there we go, and we'll type it all out. So we're going to type out invoke tac web request tac URI, which is now going to be right here, right, HTTP /shell.aspx tac out file, and then destination, alright, which will be shell.aspx, and I think that should put it right wherever we go into. So we should be able to cd into c that, users Bob desktop. So I want to do a dir. Okay, we see that there's my print spoofer, but we can go ahead and try to load up, or not shell.hps. What am I doing here? We actually want to do print spoofer, don't we? So we actually want to do print spoofer.exe. Can I remove something with like rm? Remove print spoofer.exe. Can I do that? Permission denied. Oh, I'm not allowed to remove that. Okay. Wonder how Shield actually did it. So let's go ahead and do an out file of print spoofer1.exe. Let's try that. So we can go ahead and grab that. Let's see if that works. Like right there. Did that work? Okay, it did. Now let's go ahead and run print spoofer1.exe. Print spoofer1.exe tac I tac C cmd. Wonder if I should have went back to a regular shell and not PowerShell for that. I think that's exactly what I want to do. Yes. So let's go ahead and run that again. We have it on there now with PowerShell, right? So that's okay. Might take a couple more tries than what we wanted to, but that's okay. So now let's go ahead and cd into C that users Bob desktop, and then we'll go ahead and we'll try to run that again. If I do my dir, I should have print spoofer1.exe in there. I'm going to try to run that again, tac I, tac C, command. Can we do that? And we can, and we are now system 32 again. So there you go. So that's without using Meterpreter and upload with Meterpreter, right? So we use our Invoke Web Request URI. All right. Actually, I kind of want to show that too. I'm just going to say without Meterpreter. Privest, okay, then we'll go back to here. We'll say without Meterpreter. Alright, so we made a new file, right down here. Oops, see daisy, there we go. Made our new file. Okay. And then we did our privest without Meterpreter. Really, without Metasploit, the only thing that we used was the multi-handler, which is really just a listener. And we have that. Actually, excuse me, we actually did this probably right here. That's yes, I notice I went to PowerShell. This is by typing in PowerShell.exe. Okay. I then had to exit PowerShell after we uploaded print spoofer.exe. Okay. And from here, we have this down here, which will then show that, hey, we 100% got in. We loaded it in, and we did become NC System Authority. That's not going to show me anything right there. There we go. Here we are. Okay. Cool. I actually want to put that Invoke Web Request just so I can copy and paste it next time, make my life a lot easier. There. And there we are. Right? So we are now done with this box. Easy day. Easy box. That was pretty fun, showing it both with and without Metasploit. So that was a good one. I think the hardest part about that box is actually figuring out where to go from the beginning. You know. So yeah, that's everything in there. Let's go ahead and I think I'm just gonna call it a night tonight. I think that'll be it. We'll do internal maybe in a couple days or whatever, because I have been bouncing back and forth between this and Holo Live, so it has been like a little bit different. Internal is also hard. We got this little internal tam.thm. Okay, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, so you guys have a good one. Alright, and I will see everyone or talk to everyone later. Alright, so welcome back. So we're going to be doing internal today. Well, see how this guy goes. So this one is listed as hard. As you see, I haven't done anything since the other day. This guy is listed as hard within Try Hack Me. So I've done them before, so I know I can do them, but I haven't done them in a while. So I guess we'll find out, right? So as you can see, though, I have not done anything since yesterday. So let's go ahead and do an mmap scan first. All right, we'll always start with that. So we got port 22 and port 80 up and running. We'll head over to port 80, see what that's all about. And I'll start up, that's a default Apache page. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up a GoBuster scan for it then. Thank you, sweetheart. There you go, go ahead and start that up and see if we find anything with that. Then we can do our normal stuff and try to do maybe some manual enumeration with a robots.txt or robots.txt, anything like that. Let's also get my Cherry 2 document up to date here. So internal is here, so go ahead and do an mmap. Then we'll say port 80 or HTTP, okay, whatever. We'll leave it there like that. We have a /blog right here. Let's go ahead and actually print screen this. Boom. Bam, bam. Okay. We'll go ahead and do a print screen of this guy right here. And we get a blog. It says just another WordPress site. So we do get this. Go ahead and hop over to internal, and we get internal.thm/blog. So let's go ahead and sudo nano etc-host. And we have this IP address right here. Is going to internal.thm, it looks like. Go ahead and hop back over in here and go to just internal.thm, see if that works. So we got internal.thm blog. Yep. Sure enough, we do have something like this too. Okay, cool. So looks like we have phpMyAdmin, JavaScript, blog, and WordPress. Or that WordPress goes along with blog or whatever. Because if that blog brought me to a WordPress site, so I'm going to go to the same thing, like right there. Throw that in there. Seems like WordPress and blog are the same thing. So right now I'm going to focus my attention on WordPress. I'm not really going to look at phpMyAdmin just yet. I'm going to try to just focus my attention on WordPress right now. So I can go to login, and let's also start up a WP scan. Tech URL, there. We're probably going to need that blog in there also. I don't think it's going to be able to find it without that. /blog. Tech-e, enumerate users. Alright. We'll do another one for enumerate plugins. So we'll do a WP scan, tech URL. There we go. Then we'll tech-e for enumerate all plugins, AP. Okay, I'm going to go with admin, most likely user. We also start to do it by name, by hand. Say admin. Admin is a user. Okay. I think we can also go back to blog and look at like hello world. Let's see who wrote this. So I reply to hello world. I wonder if like counter avatar from Graviter. Nope. Okay. So, but we did find and admin is the only identified user there. So let's go ahead and do a WP scan URL tech-e, or actually should be tech-u. We'll say admin. Tech-p is going to be user share wordlist rocky.txt. I swear I can do a tech threads. Like 100. Can I do that? Is it tech-t for threads maybe? could have swore I could. Maybe I've talked about this before. I probably talked about this before, huh? And I cannot do it or something like that. Let's try it. Tac help. I could have swore I could do threads on this guy. We don't know how long that takes. Throttle, user agent, verbose, enumerate. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and maybe go ahead and just try this without the TAC T100 because I'm not seeing anything for TAC T, TAC threads or anything like that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to do a brute force, pretty much. Let's see if there's a 1 through 100. What's that? Enumerate. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I was kind of hoping we get something there. With that 1 through 100, I saw that. I don't know what that is. Okay, never mind. So he's trying over here, like right now. We might have messed him up also. Max threads. Yeah, so, okay, lowercase t. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Attack lowercase t 100. There we go. That should make it go much faster, hopefully. And this might take a minute to actually go through and actually get somewhere. I guess we can check out php-my-admin. Like right now, let's go ahead and look at internal.thm php-my-admin. There we go. PHP, okay, that didn't work at all. Let's try 10. Try the IP address, php-my-admin. Anything here? And just so I know exactly what I put down for that, we'll go ahead and do this. And I can remember that, hey, TAC T100 gives me more threads also. WordPress, okay, cool. We do admin, we do php-my-admin, admin. No, okay, php-my-admin, admin. Password. We'll try admin password. Nobody tells us what version it is. That's not giving us anything pretty. Alright. That's why I want to stick with WordPress first because I do that PHP. Oh, okay, there we go. We got something. Alright. So password is found. My two boys is actually the password. Alright, cool. So we'll go back over to here and go ahead and log in. We got an admin, my two boys. Don't save. Remind me later. And now we're getting somewhere. Cool. Okay. So that was much better. So now what we're going to be doing is hopefully just loading up a reverse shell. Let's go ahead and cat shell.php. See if that's something we can use like right there. And pretty sure we're probably done up here. So just go ahead and grab that print screen I got like right there. Obviously, if this is real, I'll let that go for much longer. But let's go ahead and do an ifconfig. I don't know what the hell ifconfig on means. 10.4.52.203, and we're on port 4444. So hopefully we can just copy that and throw him into a 404.php. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and go into appearance theme editor. Looks like we can. We are admin. So it won't be like one of those problems that we've had before where, you know, we can't actually do this. We have to actually go through a plugin and zip files. Okay. Which is actually just the one that just came out today, I think. As I do this one. There we go. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a print screen of this. Okay. So upload reverse shell. Upload rev shell. Let's do 404.php. Alright, cool. We're going to update that file. File was edited successfully, so now let's go ahead and go to internal THM. Should be /blog shills at WP tech content. Yeah, themes. It's probably from last time I did this one, however long ago. Let's go ahead and do an NC LVMP. NC tech LVMP 4444. Alright, let me go ahead and show you how we got this. So WP content, right? That's like, you know, we're in the content right here, okay? Themes, if you forget, it's the first word up here. What theme are we on? Select theme to edit, 2017. Okay, we're on 2017 for this guy. So we do themes 2017, and we are editing 404 template, 404.php, right? 404.php. We put in that reverse shell, we update that file, we start up our listener, now we have a reverse shell. Back here. Awesome, cool, amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and print screen that. Boom, boom, okay, cool. We go back into here, WordPress, initial foothold, full V, there we go. Alright, then we can do from here, we can do a, I guess with Python first. We'll go ahead and cat scripts full shell, and we'll actually do the whole full shell. We'll make Z proud, okay? C, there we go, okay? Then we'll go ahead and we will background it, right? Control Z. We will type in STTY tech A. That's STTY tech A, right? Okay. Note the rows and columns. 19, 173, so we gotta keep it there. Okay, then we're gonna do an STTY raw tech echo. Foreground, right? Enter twice. Enter, enter. Okay. Export term equals xterm. Okay. And then from there, STTY rows is 19 and columns is 137. This is 173, excuse me. There. Alright. Now Z can be happy, and we are done with that. Even though as soon as I scroll down on this guy, I just totally messed up everything I just typed in. Alright, so let's go ahead and first we'll do an ls stack LA. Let's see like where we are. Who am I? Also, www data. Let's go ahead and cd into var www html. Stack LA, we got Word. Okay, we have WordPress. Where the hell's PHP my admin? Let's go ahead and cd into WordPress. We'll cat that wp config file. Scroll up here, and we do indeed, we find database user and password, right? And we'll see, we go ahead and hop into there. Where's PHP my admin at though? MySQL, TAC U, WordPress, TAC P. It was WordPress 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, cool. Show databases. We have WordPress information schema, which WordPress is going to be the same exact thing we already did. We can go to use WordPress, but this isn't really going to do anything for us because we're not getting any new databases. So use WordPress. We can do that if we want to. Show tables. Should just be select star from WP users, I think it is. Yep. Select star from WP, or select 8, whatever it is, you know. Select star from WP underscore users. And yeah, it's just going to be the same exact thing. So that doesn't really give us much now, does it? Didn't find anything useful in my SQL database. Okay, so let's go into opt, I guess. We can go into the opt folder and see if php-my-admin is in there, cd into opt. Because it's probably going to be an opt or var. Should be in one of those two if it's not there. Okay, we have a container ID, container D, and a WP save.txt. Looking for php-my-admin. I looked in opt first. It's most likely going to be in var, but let's go ahead and cat WP save.txt. Abriana needed these credentials for something later. Let her know you have them and where they are. Okay, so we have Abriana. So we have another user. We have a user and passwords. We have Bill. We have Abriana, and we also have her password, bubblegum. So there we go. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. So let's go ahead and SU into REANNA, Abriana, and put in that password like right there. I think I might have hit one too many buttons there. Yeah, I did. Control-Shift-V. There we go. Alright. So that did actually work. I guess Privisk. Okay. Where is CD in the var? I'm still looking for php-my-admin. Where are we? Var. CD in Etsy. Let's try there for php-my-admin. Stack LA. There's WordPress. Another WordPress. CD in WordPress again. Config localhost.php. Okay, same exact information we had before. I wonder if php-my-admin is going to be in here. It is. Alright, so php-my-admin is actually in Etsy. So that's Etsy. That's weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and CD into php-my-admin. See if we can find anything. Let's go ahead and CD back. / php-my-admin. There we go. Alright, I'll stack LA. And we should be able to see the config.db php file. Config. Ah, crap. I would have to exit out of her. Do that. Config tag db.php. There we go. Okay. So there's the php-my-admin file, like right there, right? Alright. Got that information also now, in case we need that for later on. So we have her password, right? Which is in cd into opt and then cat WP, whatever it was. Okay, let's go ahead and SU and back into our Rihanna again. We'll do bubblegum again. Easy day so far, right? So we have her password. If you didn't notice, I did have to exit out of her and become www.dad again to look at the php-my-admin. Let's go into her home folder. CD in home, I'll stack LA. Okay, CD into Arbriana. I have to do that anyways because she's the only one that can actually look at it. Alright, cool. And we do get our user.txt and everything like that. And we also have a Jenkins.txt. Okay. What is Jenkins.text? Let me cat that. Internal Jenkins service is running on 172.17.02.80.80. Alright, so looks like it's SSH TACL time. Let's go ahead and do a, should have her credentials, like right up here, right? You go ahead and just grab those credentials. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to need those. So we'll go ahead and do a nano internal user path.text. And let's go ahead and, so it's going to be SSH TACL. We'll say, it's not going to be that. We'll say it's going to be, whoopsie daisy. First off, this is going to be 8080. This over here is going to be, we say 8000. Okay, so I'm going to go to localhost port 8000. Alright. And that's going to connect to port 8080 on 172.17.0.2. I think that's how I want to do it. That's how, yeah, I think that's how I want to do it, like right there. And that's going to be connected to our Brianna AUBREANNA, right? Yep. Okay. At this IP address right here. There we go. Let me go ahead and cat internal user path.text. Yes, because I'm going to need her password now to complete the cycle here. I think this is how I have to do it. If I remember correctly. Okay, I did that. So now let's see if I can go to 127.0.0.1 8000 and see if I get to Jenkins. And I do. Okay, so now admin password. Alright, let's go ahead and throw on Burp Suite, and we're going to try getting into here. Let me go ahead and actually do a little privesc, and then from there we then get a tunnel. That's a safe tunnel. Okay, for here we're going to turn on Burp Suite. Let's go ahead and get Burp Suite up and running. So, easy user names. Whoopsie daisy, nobody's name. Close Burp Suite. I didn't. Okay, cool. Easy usernames and passwords didn't work, so username. Damn it. Username and passwords did not work. Fired up Burp Suite. Burp Suite to intercept request, and hopefully send a Hydra brute force at it. Now we could just also use Burp Suite here too. Okay, we could use that, but since we have Community Edition because we're poor, I don't think anyone wants to do that. So go ahead and type in admin again. Okay, that should be intercepted. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and we are going to. This is the information that we need, and we also need this post like right here. It's going to be an HTTP post form. So we should have to do a Hydra TACL admin TAC-P user share word list rocky.txt. That's going to be for HTTP TAC post TAC form, and that post form is going to be for. It's got to be like that, I believe. There, and that's going to go JACEGI security check. I might have to actually put in the 127 whatever security check, and that should go like that. And then we should have this guy down here on it. I think should be like that. And then we should have this should actually say username is going to be whoopsies. That's an ant sign. That is correct. Where's my ant sign at? There we go. It should be caret user, which is going to call from up here. Okay, then it's going to be J password user. It's going to be admin, and password is going to be caret pass. Alright. And then from there, we need an invalid username or password. Okay, cool. And then it should be a login. And login, right? And login. That's is it login? And the other one? Or is it, oh god, now this is like where I always get confused after this. So we have to tell it pretty much, like if it fails, what, so would it be login and then the other thing? Or is it going to be, oh man, oh Hydra, login. Crap. We could just use burp suite with it. But we've already come this far with Hydra. We've already come this far. Login. And login. Should be and login equals login? And login equals login. Invalid username and password. And then we have to do that obviously at Hydra 127.0.0.1 TAC S 8000, right? Because we're going at port 8000 and it's going to be like right here, right? TAC S is for a port. Can I do it like that? Or am I lost to tell here? Unknown service. First off, they can't have two of those guys, so we need one of those. And I also may need to move like where I actually put, yeah, okay. I think I actually need to move it where I put this thing right here. Does that have to go the other way? I don't remember if that has to go the other way or not. It has to go that way. We should go that way. I think it's just where I put the, I think it's going to be Hydra 127.0.0.1 TAC S 8000. Okay, that seems like it's working now. You want to take a print screen of burp suite first. So here's the request, right? Needed the information from post, which is slash whatever slash all this. He's still trying. It's good. Okay. And also the information from the login, which is, oh, we got something cool. We got something over there, which is this, like right here. All right. Okay. And we do get something from the login. Bam, so SpongeBob. It's pretty much happening up here. If we don't get invalid username or password, then it's going to say, okay, cool, logged in. That's what it's looking at. Like right there, so you guys know. So we did get what we needed, like right there. Cool. Alright, so we got SpongeBob. So let's go ahead and shut off burp suite now. Turn off. Let's go ahead and do a SpongeBob. This is a Linux system, so now we have to do a Linux Groovy script. Running Groovy script command line, Linux Reverse Shell, Groovy script Reverse Shell, pure Groovy Java Reverse Shell. Okay, cool. That's for Windows. Groovy Reverse and Bind Shells. That's bin.sh. Okay, cool. We're getting somewhere. That looks good. I like that one. Bin.sh. That one looks real good, like right there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and we should have to put RIP in it, RIP address in it. Go ahead and hop back over into sign in Jenkins, sign in, stop, whatever. Okay, and this thing is SpongeBob, and it looks like we're getting in, and we did. Let's go ahead and go into manage Jenkins. All right. We'll go down to script console. we'll go ahead and throw in that guy and throw in my IP address like right here. Something you want to be careful of when you're copying and pasting is to make sure that these are actually like quotation marks and not like not something like this or whatever, those guys or something like that. Okay, make sure they're actually quotation marks, or else you will be just sitting there all messed up. You'll be like, yo, why the heck isn't this working? If you're looking at this and you see the colors of it, it should be the same colors everywhere. So colors shouldn't change up or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get my IP address. I have config. There we go. That's like who I'm going to send it back to, right? It's like, hey, yeah, I'll send it back to him. Control V. All right. Go ahead and print screen this. That is port 5555. That'll work just fine for me. All right, cool. Bam. And then what we can do after that is go ahead and copy this whole thing. All right, did actually copy that whole thing. Didn't think it would. Alright, but decided not to keep it copied. There we go. And from here we can go ahead and start another netcat listener, nc lvmp 5555. That middle one right, there we go, and we'll hit run. That's hanging, and we do get a callback over here now. So we got it again. So we second foothold. Alright. This is we're doing something here. Let's go ahead and exit out of this guy. We're already SSH'd in down there. Exit. Okay, exit. Alright. So let's actually just close it. Who cares? Close that terminal. Okay. Go ahead and do a cat full shell. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full shell this time. Alright, so I'm Jenkins like right now. Okay. Where am I? Seems a little bit different, doesn't it? You want to CD in the var www HTML? There is no such file directory. That is weird. Okay. CD in the home? Nothing in here. Huh. Now this is very strange. CD in the op? Maybe Etsy? No, let's stack LA in opt. Note.txt. Okay, cool. So let's cat that note.txt. And we get root stuff like right there. Alright. So we have we'll want these credentials. So we actually have another username too. So if we really want to, go hardcore with this, like the username thing and numeration and everything like that, we have quite a few new usernames and stuff. Let's go ahead and SU in the root, I guess. And we'll roll this IP or this password at it. And we'll go ahead and do an ID. Authentication failed. Maybe I have to do it back down here. SU in the root. Okay, and there we go. Okay, cool. So we did it down here, and we were able to SU in the root. So we can do an ls-la. Alright, or actually CD in the root. And from here we can do an ls-la. And as you can see, we got into root. So that was a good one. That was fun. That was a lot of steps along the way. Many steps along the way to be able to get to there. But that was a lot of fun. I had fun with that one. What's up with these guys is always want to become famous? Huh? 5 followers. No thank you. BigFollows.com with a little space in there so that it doesn't get flagged or whatever. Damn, man. Y'all need some lives, dude. Just need some lives. But But yeah, so that was a fun one. I liked it. I mean, it was a good time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think that's gonna be the last one for this video, like right here for the that little like video number 4 or 5 that we're on, something like that. Let's see here, part 4. So this will be the last one for that. There's gonna be quite a few videos in that one. So hopefully it doesn't last too long, but I feel like it's gonna last a few hours, that one. But yeah, you guys have a good one, and maybe I'll be on tomorrow night. I don't quite know yet.